I want to start this piece loud. I know that seems like a really simplistic way to think of it, but I was like, it needs to be loud. My grandmother was an opera singer, and my mum played guitar and piano and sung, and all my brothers and uncles and everyone's just really involved in music and always has been. Apricity is a word that I came across just randomly one day. I was just doing some research and things, and I came across it it was an unused word, and it means the warmth of the sun on a cold winter's day. So as soon as I read it, I was like, it just seems like such a tactile word, and there's so much to it. It's really textural. There's so much going on in it, both when you say it and when you look at it and when you visualize it. So I just thought that it begged to be turned into music, because it had its literary form. I'm sure it's been interpreted 1,000 times in artistic form, but I thought it needed to be done in music. It just begged to be sort of distilled into a musical form. And when rehearsal started and I sort of heard it for the first time, I was like, I think this is going to work, because I knew that the piece had potential. In my head, I knew exactly what it was meant to sound like. But hearing it with the orchestra for the first time, I was like, okay, I'm okay with this piece. I'm okay with it. I'm quite an anxious person by nature, and I do get a little bit wound up thinking, oh, will people like it? Is it a good work? Is it a good work? I don't mind so much whether people like it or not, but I want them to feel something from it. So as long as they feel something, or it invokes some sort of mental process or something, then I think that's good. But it is really important to me whether it is a good work, whether it is compositionally strong. I try really hard and I work very hard at that. So developing my style so that it is a good piece of music. I feel like with my work, once it's done, it's done. And once in the writing process, it takes me a while to figure out if it's finished or not, but once it's been rehearsed, performed, done, that's it. I have to put it to the side, start something new and develop that thing, not put anything else onto this page. The feedback was just really good, and a lot of people that know what they're talking about said that I did a good job, and there were really good things about it. And they also gave me really good feedback on what I can work on, which is something that I just, suck up like a sponge. Like, I want to know what they think I can work on. There's so many ideas and so many things to write about. You almost damage the integrity of the work that you've just done, because it speaks not only of the thing that you're writing about, but of you and where you're at and your own artistic venture. So you need to put it aside and be like, that was then, and now I'm ready to do the next thing. Like, what am I going to do now? I'll write something else. I'll try and build on that, build on the works that I've done previously, develop new ideas, and try and work on the bits that weren't so successful. So you can't. They speak about, it's like a timeline, so you just have to leave it there and do something else. So it's always, you have to just create new art. It's always about constantly creating. So I'm going to New York to do a master's in composition at the Manhattan School of Music. So it's an incredible institution, and it's designed to go hand in hand. My course is designed to go hand in hand with the Masters of Contemporary Performance. So I'm going somewhere that has a course where the students want to play my work. And playing and performing and workshopping your compositions is the most important tool in developing your craft, I believe. For me it is anyway. It's so important.